Okay. This is a continuation of my first lecture, part B. Okay. So again, just best practices. I want to remind you of a couple of things. Number one, you're taking notes. You're actually writing down what you see on the screen. So you're going to freeze the screen, write everything you see on the screen carefully, so you're ready after having physically written it out. Then you can take more notes. Okay. So that's a best practice. Second best practice in mathematics is to learn something for about 10 minutes. Teacher stops, lets you practice it. So you're getting a chance to chew on it. Okay. So, in a sense, you're physically and mentally and visually doing something with the math rather than just passively listening. So, all right. Angles can be labeled with letters or numbers. We're going to talk here about labeling angles, okay? Putting labels on them, what you call them. So, first little thing I want to just draw on the screen here, this little symbol right here, kind of looks about like that, is the angle symbol, okay? Um, and so when you see that symbol, we're talking about an angle. So if I wrote this here and I said this and I said F FGH, okay? Then I'm talking about, if you see that little symbol here, there's a G there, that's angle FGH, okay? So look at some of my examples. We can label, here's a couple of methods for labeling them. We can label them by three letters, okay? So if you look at this little angle down here, there's an A, a B, and a C, okay? And a key to remember is the middle letter here, okay, is always at the vertex, okay. So this vertex of this angle is going to be the middle letter. It is always going to be in the middle. So if you look over here on where I've got ways you can symbolize it, that is angle. Again, here's your angle symbol, okay, angle A, because I got that from over here, A, and then B and C. So A, B, C. Notice the B is the vortex of it. It's right in the middle here. So, or we could call this, we could reverse the letters and call it angle. There's my angle symbol here. Okay, I can take this and go, okay, it's angle CBA, because I just took the bottom letter, bottom right C, and then B and A. Notice again that the vortex is in the vertex of this thing is in the middle. Okay, so sometimes it'll be labeled with three letters, and then sometimes you'll just be given one letter. So the vertex number or letter. So this vertex, here's the first example, is there's angle B, just gives you one letter. Or the second example, it's a little small here, is just angle 3. So you could be written as a symbol. You could write it angle B or angle 3. So those are some ways to label, for labeling angles. And so if I, for instance, well, let me just go to my next slide here, and to slide 12. All right. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to quiz you a little bit here. Okay. So here's some practice labeling. Look at example number 1 here on my screen here. Okay. And I'm going to change color with my pens just so what I do on the screen shows up a bit. Oh, come on. There we go. And here we go. Changing the color. Wow, it's not changing my color. Why is it? There it comes. Okay, I'll pick yellow. All right, so what symbol would you write for number 1 here? How would you write that out as an angle? There's 2 different ways you could write it. Okay, I want you to think about it. Can you, on your own notes, write out the symbol? And in a hint, you're going to start with this angle symbol. Angle what? Okay. In fact, I'll give you, I don't know, 10 seconds. See if you can go through and label all 3 of these angles. Okay, let me go through these with you, okay? So I probably would have labeled the first one. See how you did here. Angle, there's my symbol, CBA, okay? CBA. And Or I could have done it like this. I could have gone A, B, C, right? And again, the vertex is in the middle. And whoops, I forgot my angle symbol, didn't I? Okay. The next one, I would have just written it as angle F. And then the last one, RST. So angle symbol, RST, okay? And then you guys know that we can also reverse that. We can do the angle symbol and do TSR, okay? And again, we're putting that S, the vertex, in the middle, okay? All right, this is the end of the video. It's kind of part B, but I want you to do your homework on pages 20 through 23. And on those, some of those pages, they're going to give you an angle. So let me just give you an example. They're going to give you an angle like this, okay? And it's going to ask you to, it might have an A, B, and a C here. And it might say, do two things. Label it first. And so you would put your angle symbol. Well, that's angle A, B, C. And also tell the measure of the angle. And in this case, if it was like this little right triangle or 90-degree, you could say the measure is 90 degrees. Okay, so it's going to ask you two things from some of that homework. All right, guys, that's the end of session one, and I will be back to teach you the next concept in our next show.